The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Enewtabie here, and going back through the original Action Force collection that I was able to pick up and add to mine to expand it to pretty much everything except maybe one or two figures. We're going to take a look at the Bone Collector, and it kind of ties in with the 100th figure announced by Valaverse today, which is very cool. I gotta find a way to get that figure. That looks pretty awesome. Minigun, the helmet, the stand. So if you don't know, I had a few figures, right? So I had Duster, Sergeant Slaughter, Pandora, maybe one other. But I wanted to get back in the collection of this because I never got it to begin with. I just, Kato kind of tried to talk me into it, but at the time it just wasn't possible and I didn't get it. So I found a collection. I was able to pick it all up and going back through and doing videos on it. So I did Trigger not too long ago. Fantastic figure. So we're going to take a look at the Bone Collector. This is the packaging. I went ahead, box got a little damage here. Tape's cut, so we can open it pretty easy. But there it is, the Bone Collector. This is Series 1, number 3. And then flip around the back, you can see these. So Carrick is the only one I don't have out of this series. I've got all the others, and you'll see videos on Condor, Steel Brigade, and Swarm Trooper. At some point. So 2 action points. His name is Arthur Allen from Tucson, Arizona. 11A infantry. Additional skills 89E, explosives, ordnance, just EOD. 19B, armor officer, and there's some details about it. So there it is, artwork on that side, Action Force on that side. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. This is 2021. So there it is. Let's open it up, take a look at the figure. One thing I do like, so the figure comes in the plastic and they put this kind of sheet over it to protect it, and it sticks down to the plastic. I like that little detail. I don't think they're doing that anymore on the newer stuff, but I always thought that was pretty cool. So you get a stand. This is the gunmetal stand. They are changing the stands to like a more terrain look, I think, in Series 5. So that's what I really like, that with the logo imprinted in it. But these are cool too. These are very great stands. So nothing bad to say there. We've got some extra hands in the baggie here. I don't tend to use a lot of different hands like that. We still got a grasping hand, a holding hand, and kind of another holding hand. There's some more in the plastic, so you can see that. And they're gloves on pegs. And then not a whole lot of accessories, but some pretty cool ones. So the pistol was not the not integrated 9mm that a lot of figures have. We've got Desert Eagle, and this looks pretty spot on. I've never actually used one because, yeah, I don't know. Seems kind of a crazy gun to me, just for a 50 cal. But anyway, it's looks good, nice silver, and you got a little port there for effect, and you can actually hear that. I don't know if you heard that in the background. There's a good shot. So but yeah, that looks pretty good. Then we've got I guess, oh yeah, I didn't realize that the blade part is like this Kukuri blade or whatever. It's got a silver edge to it, so that looks good. It's serrated a little bit on top. Handle's got some nice detailing in there. You got like the little rivets that hold the handle and the blade together. So I like that. Then we've got main weapon here. Magazine comes out, I'm sure, or maybe not. Yeah, it does. Okay, gunmetal. M16, whatever. We've got some iron sights. We've got the M203 on the bottom, and we got ports there for effects. We've seen this gun a little bit in some of the other figures, but and actually comes in some of the weapon sets. But it looks good. Got a little bit of green here on the barrel shroud. So yeah, they always do a good job with the weapons. And then one really cool accessory, we've got a mask here, like a skull mask with straps molded in. I guess just gonna slide over his head. And then let's bring in the figure and see. So there is the bone collector. So we've got this here, and we can get the mask on. Well, like that, and then there you go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So he's got like an EOD suit on there with 40 millimeters on the front. We've seen this suit also on the Commando, something Republic Commando, I think. I've got a spot here on the back for the blade. You can slot that in there like that. I don't have it in. Yeah, I don't have it right. Wow, that's snug. Yeah, I might have to work on that. That's a little. Well, maybe it's supposed to be like that, but how long is that blade? Let's see. Should go in further than that. This is kind of getting caught right here on the end. It probably just needs some bending, and we can slide it in a little further. But you got drop leg pouches here with 2 more magazines for your M16 there. And then we got another drop leg holster for your Desert Eagle. Let's see how this looks. I like the Desert Eagle for this figure. It looks appropriate. And yeah, he's got some nice camo. Boots look good. Got some wear on the back of the plate here. This is a pretty cool looking figure. I just like the colors. We got some dark. We got kind of green gloves. We got the gray on the knee pads. We got the boots. The mask really makes it here, I think. I'm not the biggest fan of this like EOD suit overall. Maybe a different kind of vest. But you can remove these. They do come off. They're like the peg on the side here. See where that is. But there it is. The articulation is pretty standard, what you've seen on Action Force. Look down. He can't look. Well, I guess he can look. He can look up to a degree on the back of his collar, side to side, butterfly. You got bicep. You got double elbows right there. No pins, of course, which is always a good thing to me. Wrist rotation. You've got a limited ab crunch though, just because this oversuit here. You got waist rotation. Your legs here. Wow, these joints are really tight. Up, back, out to the side. You got drop down. You got thigh cut. You got double knees. Right there. It hinges at the other one. This joint is really tight. And then you got boot cut and then rockers and print on the bottom. So pretty cool overall. And yeah, it's a good looking figure. Yeah, I mean, I really regret I didn't get in on the beginning of this, but I'm glad that I was able to acquire that collection and pretty much get everything. Like I said, I think I'm just missing, other than some of the troopers, like the Riot one, I'm not the biggest army building troop person, so that doesn't really bother me. But I'm talking about like main type characters. Really, it's just Gemini and Kill Switch, and then I've got everything else. So eventually, I'll just go ahead and get them because heck, might as well, right? Overall, pretty cool looking figure. If you're able to find them, get into this line. They've got some nice looking figures. In general, I would just say I'm not a fan of the oversuit, but the accessories look good. And a little bit of problem with this blade, but I think what it is right when it gets right here, it's a little tighter. We'll just have to work that out. But there, wait a minute. I think we're getting it here now. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's just really snug right there for whatever reason. Camo looks really good. But there it is, the Bone Collector from Valaverse Action Force. So, like I said, going back through the collection, I've got, man, I don't know, probably like 5 or 6 more left, at least, before I'm actually caught up with everything that I've got. So we just work them in during the week when we get video time. So there we go, the Bone Collector. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. If you're interested in becoming a member, click the link below in the description. If you like what you see on the content, I do other things: Action Force, G.I. Joe, AWOC, Transformers, Motu, sort of all that stuff. And appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe, hit the like, hit the share. Thanks for watching. See you down the road.